Got my feelings bottled up, I need to open the lid. Motherfuckers deep in DMs trying to shoot at the kid. Burning sage at the crib.
Yeah, man. How y'all feeling, my boy 45J, right? Total vibe, I'm trying to tell you, man. We outside, real peas, real wide. But we about to go check out my homegirl, Queen Kadynce, you feel me? We about to step into the alternative R&B, neo-soul type of vibes, you dig me? Buckle up, let's ride. We made it. We are in the wild of Texas. Yo, alright, man. Hey, she picked the right spot for sure. Let's go find it, man. Look, oh, what are you? What you been up to, Jay? You know, chilling, living, all that. Life is like, what's up with you, girl? What did you have?
Well, I mean, I just kind of thought that a little bit more of an intimate life, since I'm the person that kind of forms more intimate places, would be fitting for the time of one night. So I have you guys at the Wild Texas. It is a bookstore and a bar. So if you want to drink or just a quick read from some very interesting art, I would just pop up and see what we got.
Pop up. So yeah, I got some questions for you, my love.
Alright.
You down for the good dance?
Absolutely.
Alright, that's the best. Hey yo, watch this quick video and we'll get back to y'all.
What if my art is trash? What if it hardly lasts? Heard that my homeboy slinging dope and they might narc his ass. He said that times is getting hard, I'm sure that part'll pass. I tell some jokes to keep him cool and then we start to laugh. We know we tryin', walk to work, ain't got no car, no gas. Still early everywhere at school before they start the class. Police be watching and waiting with that AR and mag. Got my heart stopping and aching because I'm dark and black. Mama be washing and slaving for only carts and bags. Karma so awkward, occasions only get partly bad. Fathers be shocked when we hate them, really, I'm sorry, Dad.
Yeah, it's your boy Cups, man. We vibing with the queen herself. You know? You ready for these questions, darling?
Yeah.
Let's get it. First things first, who are you?
Well, my name is Kadynce. I am an alternative R&B artist in the DFW area. I've been doing music for about 7 years now, and I have also been doing more live performances as of recently.
Word. You forgot actress.
You're right. I lead with music because that is my strong suit, and that's really where my soul and heart is. But I am a thespian. Don't be wrong.
Oh, you gotta throw it on your resume.
You know what I mean? So I do have a couple of works in the making right now, as well as a short film already out from some years ago. So if y'all want to check that out,
We gonna get into that. Hey, let me do my job.
You right.
Hey, y'all see her? See, that's queen mentality right there. That's just, that's my show. I'll just play. So, what inspired your latest album, Confidence?
Well, honestly, it is more or less me being real with myself. And honestly, like a lot of the music that was on that whole project was just really long awaited. And honestly, I feel like I probably should have dropped it sooner, but you know what? I spent the year working on it because I really wanted it to be perfect, and it's genuine representation of me. So I went and met with my boy Aaron Payton, and he hooked me up with a lot of the amazing background music to the work that I crafted on top. So I have just been vibing with that, and I don't get me wrong, that ain't stopped because I do got some things in the works, as I said.
She working, y'all. Give her a moment. Give her a moment. And go. Alright, so you're from Dallas, correct?
Yes and no. I grew up in Texas, in Dallas, Texas, specifically Arlington. We gotta be specific. But I was actually born in D.C., Washington, D.C. I mean, my mom moved around a little bit when I was younger. So once my grandma moved here, I moved here in 3rd grade, and I've been here ever since.
Okay, cool. How has growing up in Arlington, Dallas, the DFW, how has that shaped your music style?
Ooh, I think that it definitely has influenced me in a blues jazz kind of way. There's a lot of down south.
There's a lot out,
Deep south.
Yeah. Every time I go out, that's
my heart. And it's everywhere in the city. It really is. There's live music right behind us right now, and there's live music in a lot of different places around the area, including moi. So I really try to put into my music a piece of myself every single time that I drop something.
Word.
And I also try to follow through with that authentically. So when it comes to the influence that Dallas has had on me, I would say honestly just that warm south sound of blues, jazz, like
that soulful music. Okay.
I have a lot of that in my heart, and that seems to bleed through.
I dig it. Word. Okay. When I was doing my homework, it seemed you took a break in music.
I did.
You was hot. You was, what's that? 2019 you had a run.
Yeah.
2020 you had a run. 2021 it looked like you was getting busy, and then it's. What happened, girl? Why did you leave your fans like that? What happened?
Honestly, I started to get a little bit of imposter syndrome. Like, I really and genuinely started to feel like, number one, the industry is very messy. It can get very unnecessarily toxic and very weird, especially when you don't protect your peace and you're somebody like me who just really tries to live life in an honest and authentic way. So when I lead with that foot, people tend to think that means ignorance or that I am disingenuous just because I am genuine, because they're not used to people who act like me. It does make it uncomfortable to come to some of these spaces. But at the same time, I also realize that I got to work on protecting my peace and also standing my ground. So these days, I'm working on my confidence. I've been in therapy for the last 2 years, just genuinely working on myself and making an effort to be the best version of myself. And in this last year, like since 2024 when I dropped Confiscated, it's been nothing but going forward.
Yeah,
and
I see you.
I've realized music's not one of those things I can ever put down. It's in me. Like
in your blood, yeah.
I wake up 2 a.m. with lyrics in my head, bro. Like I don't.
You know people who wake up around like 2, 3 a.m. and they get their music downloads. Those are the golden child in music. Michael Jackson used to do that. Wake up at 3 a.m. Oh, I gotta get this down.
You got to. Like, it's just something random. Some random song that's stuck in your head that mixed with another song, and now you have lyrics to it, and now it's like, wait a minute, this could be a thing. Why is this happening at 2 a.m?
It's the artist cloud. You know how everybody got the iCloud? It's the artist cloud. If you're an artist, it happens to you, You get them downloads. But, matter of fact, check her out real fast in this little live performance. And we're going to get back to you. Real.
Hold my head so low.
Bum, ba, ba, bum, ba, bum, ba, bum, bum. Yeah, how you like that? Listen, art's at its finest, I tell you. Ready for some more questions, darling?
Sorry.
How you feeling? You vibing?
I am vibing. It's my phone here. Got some nice weather for one, so.
Yeah, for sure. How you like Nappy Music?
Honestly, it's what?
This is Nappy Music. This is the CEO, cameraman, he does it all. I'm just the anchor man.
Y'all holding it down. Y'all do it.
We do what we do.
Your thing.
Thank you. Thank you. Okay, what we got here? How do you blend classic soul influences with your own unique sound? Because I hear a lot of booms, a lot of things, like, kind of want to say I hear a little Erica in there. Maybe a little Lauryn Hill. Also, I maybe even hear a little Jill Scott. I might be wrong. But this is what my ears are picking up from the music that I know. You know? So talk to us.
I have to say, I agree. Those are some heavy influences. And I absolutely love every single one of those artists, honestly. Along with Alicia Keys, along with Rihanna, along with
I can hear that right now.
Hudson. I mean, I could go on for real, but I honestly I think it comes from both, like I said before, having a love for blues and jazz music in general, and also growing up in just my age group. Like, I was born in 98, so I got a little bit of the 90s, but I also got a little bit of the 2000s.
Yeah.
From the 99 and 2000s. So I'm like, I feel like I carry that in my heart a lot, especially when I go into a studio and when somebody is just wanting to be creative with me. Like, that's one thing that is very, very, very in every single heavy influence. Like, it starts with like an inspiration of a song, but it ends with what both of our creative minds ultimately were able to put together. Because I could go and listen to a beat and then be like, this is good, but I'm going to change this, that, and the other. Or I could just go into the studio, listen to what we play after we listen to a specific song that kind of has a vibe that we're trying to get at, and then go from there. And that's kind of how a lot of these songs were made. We're just with that, like, listening to one song and thinking like, okay, I want something that's kind of this vibe, but like, still me, you know? And as I'm listening to him build the beat, and I'm like, can you add this in here? And then, no, can you take that away? And then maybe speed that part. Like, now it becomes a whole thing. So.
Yeah. Okay. I like it. What is the most memorable gig or booking request you had? I know you're getting paid for your little shows. I know you're getting your little back ends on your little, your songs and all that. I see you, trust me. I see you now. Come on, talk to us now.
I mean, honestly, truly, it's hard to say. I love being able to perform in general, but if I'm being for real, my last though, and I'm not even trying to gas myself up for it. Like, like I said, I've been doing music since 2018. So like, I've done some open mics, I've done some paid shows, and I've done some just free artist competitions.
Yeah.
And they're all kind of different in their own way. They all carry a different energy. Sure. They all have different artists there that I'm meeting, and sometimes the same artists. I've seen some faces that I've already seen before. You know what I mean? And I've got to say, like, the shows where it's just me and a mic mean the most, because I feel like that's where I really shine, is where I'm in a space where I can just sit there and feel the music and not really worry about crowd reaction as much as I am worrying about just how I sound to myself. And ultimately, if that is to my standard versus what anybody else thinks at the end of the day. So I honestly, my last show was last night. It was absolutely amazing. I am so happy that Locals had me out there. Locals Lounge in Farmers Branch. They were an absolute treat the whole night, and the crowd was so sweet. Like,
I mean, you're awesome. So what do you mean? Like, you're awesome. Of course they're gonna be sweet. You're awesome. Like, come on, y'all. Like, oh, Lord. All right. I got one more before we hop on this little quick commercial break. How do you stay consistent as an independent artist in today's streaming world?
Well, I will say first that it ain't easy.
No.
It's not easy. Tackling the beast of social media is one thing that I've struggled with over the years because it is a very, very tricky thing to actually get the hang of. And a lot of it, honestly, just comes from consistency.
Yeah.
You have to be consistent.
Yeah.
You have to post a lot. You have to interact a lot. You have to just be on there. But at the same time, being on social media
It's draining. It's
so exhausting. It is nothing but just over stimuli the entire time. And it's very hard to just
dopamine overload.
like go in there and like be business minded when you have thousands of other accounts that are pulling you left and right and interest and people messaging you and then people sending you stuff. It's just, it's very, very hard to focus. And especially like me having a whole like day job like right now as we're transitioning into being a full-time artist, it's even harder.
Yeah.
Because as much as I want to give my 100% attention to music, at the end of the day, this economy ain't having it. All right.
Yeah, that's over with.
I'm really just trying to get into the habit and the space of being somebody who can bring that energy when I'm, you know, posting or filming videos or editing videos that give people that like, oh, it's her video. Let me sit down and watch. Oh, this is a scroll break. Like, this is a scroll breakthrough. I'm not here to scream in your face the whole time. Like, we're chilling. You know what I mean? You come see my music, see what I got going on. If it's a live show, if it's me falling, walking up the stairs, if it's me working out, or if it's me just talking to y'all and having a little yap session. Like, I really like to just get on there and, like I said, lead with authenticity. But I will say, shout out to my marketing manager, Hannah, because
shout out Hannah.
She be keeping me on point. All right, she will remind me every other week, like, "Hey, girl, I ain't seen you post in a couple of days. We have to fix that." And I'm like, "Yeah, you right. You right, Ma. You right. Let me get on there."
Yeah.
So I got ideas, and there's no shortage of creativity in here. It's just a matter of sitting down and actually go.
Whatever that means.
Alright, man, we be back. Check this video out.
I'ma just leave your text on red, red. The first time you wouldn't have this issue. I swear this was the last lie. Somehow I can't stick with you. I've been holding my tongue, but we fighting every day. I think it's time we're done, cause I just can't seem to stay. We used to be sweet, but you don't deserve me. Just leave since you're doing me wrong. If you knew how to trust, maybe I could still love. I guess it's just time to move on. You got me messed up, looking so damn dumb. I should be alone instead. Don't waste no more time hitting up my phone line, cause now I'ma just leave your text on red, 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 red. I'ma just leave your text on red. I'ma just leave your text. I'ma just leave your text on red, 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 red. I'ma just leave your text on red. I got your crazy, it's sitting shotgun on the way to your house. Down the highway doing 80 now. You just lazy, I was your baby until you play me like a song on repeat. Now you down on your knees begging please stay with me. Man, that shit looks so weak, I wish I could just stay. But I keep on sinking down. You've been slipping my crown, cause now you got me messed up, looking so damn dumb. I should be alone instead. Don't waste no more time hitting up my phone line, cause now I'ma just leave your text on red, 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 red. I'ma just leave your text on red. I'ma just leave your text. I'ma just leave your text on red.
Yeah, and we back just like that. How y'all like that? Yeah, facts. Telling y'all, man, cold game. It's the only thing we're producing out here. You feel me? Now, Miss Queen, what's your favorite type of thing for? Is it lounges, wineries, bars, pop-ups?
I really like more of a lounge area. I genuinely love a more intimate space because number one, if ceilings are high, sound carries very well, people can hear me in the back and in front, but also it's not so small that they feel like they're on top of each other, but not so far out that nobody can hear. So, you know, it definitely feels like it's more of a private setting. I love a private party. I've done that before. It's very sweet. And I love because, you know, people, I can talk to them a little bit, have a little conversation if they want to, and if not, then I'm just in the background, staring away, and providing an ambiance for their
What? What's your favorite type of applause? Is it claps or
Ooh, snaps. I love snaps. Because I used to do a lot of slam poetry, actually. And honestly, when I was in high school, I joined a slam poetry club. And so I spent the majority of my early years doing music, just starting off with getting used to doing slam instead of doing songs, because I was just like trying to grow into that confidence, you know, like really accepting like I'm a great singer and y'all gonna hear this.
So slam poetry. I should put you on the spot and make you drop a quick slam. But I ain't gonna do that. I ain't gonna do that, y'all. Right? Maybe. How do you use social media to promote your shows and connect with your fans?
Well, I try to keep a mix of professionally taking pictures and videos of, you know, show performances, live performances, and also anything that I'm doing in my day-to-day life. I've posted some workout videos so far because I'm trying to get back into my fitness.
Self-trust, you know?
I've also been just posting like lifestyle videos of me like doing makeup or me singing while I'm working from home. So I really just
You are keeping them engaged overall.
Exactly. Trying to, like I said, leading with authenticity first, and then allowing that to kind of lead through.
I thought I was getting the best.
Right. Can y'all dig? I can dig.
The only thing that was
Show that. Alright.
yes, but I was like, I'm like,
Do you like performing solo or?
and then I'm like, I was a friend over like I think that's like honestly, but like also they weren't looking for the level of.
I like to perform solo more. Just because, don't get me wrong, I love performing the band because the band will play it. They will genuinely, they'll read where you're going with
gonna carry your ass.
and they're gonna carry it. Boy, they will hype me up in a minute. The band will be, they start playing up part, I start ripping. Now all of a sudden, I done lost my place by the end of the night. I can't be playing like that. They be going too hard, and then I gotta go harder, and then now we all up till 2 in the morning. Now what? So, you know, I would much rather keep my pace and also know where I can play it because I'm familiar with the track that's already built up. And it also gives me a chance to have a little bit of scraping revenge. Because like I said, with a band, you can start to play into it a little bit. Sometimes a song that was 3 minutes is now 6.
Oh, yo, hips done hurt, you still move. I'm like, okay, all right.
Vibing for no reason.
Oh, man. Okay.
The word.
I feel like this next question may lead into your next.
So I was like,
Let's see about it. Who are some key producers or collaborators?
Ooh, okay. Well, I will say in my very, very early years of doing music, my first couple of songs actually,
that's what I've been attracted to the last couple of years.
and Come Through. I recorded with an old choir friend of mine. His artist name is Van, and he is so talented. He's always been a talented guy. He really has. And I don't know if he's like still really active with music these days, honestly. I have seen him drop a few records here, so I'm not going to say not doing more at all. But he is somebody who was definitely in my corner for a little minute when it came to getting me something recorded. I didn't have any equipment. I didn't have any knowledge, sound, and how to engineer something. I'm not building no beat. I don't know how to build no beat. I just know that I got these lyrics in my head, and I found a YouTube beat that I can make something shake with. You know what I mean? Word for word. That's why I'm like, you know, I really, outside of him, I really appreciate Aaron. He is one of the people from the studios, and
Shout out Aaron.
shout out Aaron, because that man is talented. Okay, he plays way too many instruments. He is in like 3 different bands, and he is also a whole producer, like a whole engineer and producer. So he is, I know he's hard. He's a busy man. He really is. It's hard to get that man on the schedule for real, but when you do, he does his job, and he is very clear and precise about what is getting done and what the product should be at the end of it. And if you ever have any critiques, that's what I love. Professional.
So they work with you, right?
Yes, absolutely. They work with me.
Maybe our next video. Check it out.
You've got to fake it, because we don't have dreams these days. How the hell can you have a dream? For what? Well, so everybody's jiving. Let's jive on that level.
If I love you, I can't lie to you.
Of course you can lie to me, and you will. If you love me and you're going off with Maddie someplace, you're lying to me. Because what the hell do I care about the truth? I care if you're there. But Billie Holiday say, hush now, don't explain.
All right, I accept that.
Of course you lie to me, because I don't even want to care. What does the truth matter? And why are you going to be truthful with me when you lie to everybody else? You lied when you smiled at that cracker down the job, right? Lie to me, smile. Treat me the same way you would treat him.
I can't treat
You must. Because I've caught the frowns and the anger. He's happy with you. Of course he doesn't know you're unhappy. You grin at him all day long. You come home and I catch hell because I love you. I get least of you. I get the very minimum. And I'm saying, fake it with me. Is that too much of the black woman to ask of the black man? For 10 years, so that we can get a child on his feet that says, yeah, father smiled at mother. He talked to me about school today. Who cares that you can read or can't read? Most Americans can't read. Most people can't read.
I got my feelings bottled up, I need to open the lid. Motherfuckers deep in DMs trying to shoot at the kid. Burning sage at the crib, I let the darkness get rid of any energies that try to come and fuck up the biz. Too hot, but I be chillin', meditation's a bitch. Call me crazy, stupid, lazy, I just give him the flip. My mama never raised a joke, but I'm so funny as hell. Southern down ass bitch, a little crazy as well. I be laughing at the pain, my temper flip like a switch. I ain't never going down, but I'll be damned if I switch. What's the point? I ain't seen nothing, ain't play witness to shit. Niggas strip lies on my name, but I ain't trying to trip. Rather mind and stack my M's as I please. I ain't got time to be petty or waste my breath on the sleeve. No, I ain't got time to be petty or waste my breath on the sleeve. Lately, I've been peeping at you hoes is crazy, but baby, if ain't about my money, fuck the trust, it's blood for blood when you work with me, when you work with me, baby, fuck the trust, it's blood for blood when you work with me, when you work with me, when you work with me. I look at the girl in the mirror, we're not the same. Maybe I'm her, maybe I'm me, maybe I'm insane. Maybe I just need a little give or take before I give him brain. Maybe I just let a nigga win because I like to play this game. I'm an anomaly, baby girl, can't you see? Crowning my cup, in love with love, blatantly I'm a queen. So if I hear my name slip out your mouth, better run and scream. Cause I'm not the type to dirty hands, but my aim is mean. But you don't want no smoke, bitch, you don't even talk. My green is gold, and it is bold, strong enough to make you choke. For too long I've been Miss A-Roll, so you can kiss my ass. Cause now I swim in my bank accounts and I ain't going back. I've been deaf and bruised and beaten blind, but it was in my head. I'm a different kind of chick, pale, but get left on red. Don't get wrapped up in my kindness, I'll leave you for dead. Take advantage of my kindness, you wish you had fled. Lately, I've been peeping at you hoes, it's crazy. But baby, it ain't about my money. Fuck the trust, it's blood for blood when you work with me. When you work with me, baby, baby, baby. Fuck the trust, it's blood for blood when you work with me. When you work with me, when you work with me.
So we still on the grind trying to make them ends meet. Life is like a track meet, and we the athletes. Keep the haters stuck in the cleats as we run. Slave to the system, how I begun. There's no fun in the slums when our heroes is off drugs. No honor amongst thugs. Our kids need a hug. Man, let me stop. Anyways, we back at it.
Don't hurt him.
You feel me?
Don't hurt him now. Don't hurt him.
Hey, they be sleeping on me. I'm saying. But so we back at it. I got some more questions, darling, before we wrap it all up. All right, we're gonna start it with, if you could collab with any artist, who would it be and why?
Oh.
I'm trying to manifest. Come on.
And you
come on.
And you can't judge me when I say this. Let me ask this. Dead or alive?
Ooh. Me personally, I am a believer of the power in the tongue. So anything you speak is going to come about. So they gotta.
All right. I'm gonna say this, and I'm going to say it loud and proud. Blue Gangsta by Michael Jackson. I have wanted to remix that song ever since I heard it. And I don't know why. But it is one of my favorite songs by him. And I feel like it's the most underrated of all the songs that his man, he has a lot of fucking music out. Like one of the few artists that have over 1,000 anything. Like whether it's singles, whether it's albums, whether it's performances, bro, the man was fucking busy, okay? And obviously he started very young. So he had every right and reason to be. But when he dropped that song, I feel like they ain't hype it up enough. I feel like y'all didn't hear that man when he's a blue gangster. But bro, don't play with me. Don't play with me. Like it is. I'm sorry. It is just. It's too clean. It's way too clean. And I feel like it could be the most nasty remix of all time. But like the fist hold that is on the royalties of his music, it's about as hard as trying to get an ad lib from an anime in a music. Like, it's very, very difficult to get that kind of clearance. So all I can do is put it in the ether.
There you go. Ooh, I was about to say that.
All I can do is just give it to the universe and hope it gives it to me back, because I swear that is one of my favorite songs for real. Like,
I like it. I can dig it. What's one song from your catalog that always gets the crowd singing along? Me personally, I believe in Come Through. Maybe wrong. Correct me if I am now.
well, unfortunately, you would be wrong. Don't get me wrong, I do love Come Through as well, because it is one of my earlier songs, and honestly, I feel like I could really redo it and it'd be clean, but I think, honestly, the song that gets the people going, that gets the crowd going, is usually Trip. It's usually Trip. I think people really gravitate to that seductive vibe, and I think that they really like something that sounds like a glass of this. Sounds like a blunt at 10 p.m. It sounds like it sounds like a vibe. You know what I mean? Like, just something that you could really, truly just turn on, and it flows through any other playlist that you would have on while you chill.
Tap in, y'all. Alright. What's a go-to cover song you love performing to warm up the audience?
Ooh. I would say I have a twofer. It is a hard tie between Unfaithful by Rihanna and or Love in the Dark by Adele. Because I love me some Adele. I really do.
Yeah.
She has the same, most of her songs have the same vocal range as me, so it makes it a lot easier. It's very comfortable, so I can kind of play with it as well.
Okay. We got this last two-piece.
Alright.
So before we get with these two pieces, boom. Top 5 favorite artists. Go now. Bye.
Oh, okay. Dang it. Terrible. In no particular order.
I do
Jennifer
want to go
Hudson.
in there. I've always wanted to go in there.
Alicia Keys. Like I said before, Michael Jackson.
Got to.
Oh my God. Bruno Mars. He's very talented. I really do think that he is. Hilarious. And see Eric Badu.
Queen Badu.
She just be out in the city and like.
I'm
not gonna say I know every single song of hers. I'm not gonna say that. I'm not a super fan, but I admire her extremely as a professional and an artist, as well as a businesswoman. She is. Well, she's in her bag.
To a snail.
She really could.
She cold game. But my favorite song by Eric is True Friends. That shit, it different. Yeah, for sure.
I gotta say,
Of course. Oh, this woman's something else, y'all. I'm telling y'all, man. How do you prepare your voice and mindset before hitting the stage?
Boom. Well, first things first, a good cup of throat coat. Unfortunately, it does not taste the best all the time, but throat coat does do its job, okay? So
You're talking about the tea, right?
Yes, the tea throat coat. A nice hot cup of throat coat is always a great way to start any show for me. But also a tablespoon of honey. Just raw, straight up honey. Like, that is a great way to coat vocal cords and also kind of help clear up any lingering mucus that's in the face, you know what I mean? Because some of us singers, especially some of us stoner singers, need, a bit of a hydration bath. And on the note of a hydration bath, A steam bath. Just putting my face over a pot of steaming water that has
Let everything
a little bit of, essential oils in it. It really, really helps hydrate my lungs and make me feel a lot more, you know what I mean? Like I can belt a note from the diaphragm for real.
Show that. Show that. Alrighty. We're good. What's next on your release radar? Is it a new single, EP, or something bigger?
Well, I do have some collaborations in the process.
Hopefully I'm in one of the motherfuckers. Go ahead.
We'll see. But I do got some things in the works. You know what I mean? I've already created 2 collaboration singles with one particular artist, and I'm talking with 2 other artists as well to do relatively the same thing. But the Christmas season is coming up, and we are having a little Christmas caroling group we're putting together this December.
Nappy Music might have to cover that, y'all. We might have to pull up on.
Oh, like I said, there's some things in the works for real.
Show that. All right. Well, I believe that concludes our interview. Let them know where they can find you. Drop your Instagram tag, your Facebook, your Twitter, or matter of fact, I'm gonna just post everything at the bottom. But shout yourself out. Let them know where they can find you.
Well, y'all can find me on Instagram at queen.kadynce. That is Kadynce. Or you can also find me on TikTok at q.kadynce. Again, Kadynce.
Kadynce. You know that? You're meant for this. That's crazy. That's hard. That's so hard. That name is like cold game, y'all. Kadynce. Oh. But there you have it, Nappy Music.
Cold game.
Miss Queen Kadynce. And it's your boy 2 Cups. And that's that. This is Nappy Music. Catch you next time, alright? Peace.